Peace and love. Sending you all positive energy, high vibes, success on your entrepreneurship, all love, all positivity. Angel number 000 on the clock. Sending you all positive energy, high vibes, success on your entrepreneurship, all love, all positivity. Today we are in the energy of Monday. Monday is governed by the moon. So we have the energy of Moon Day. Once we're dealing with the energy of the moon, it's symbolic to the beginning, the divine mother, the divine feminine. It's the portal where everyone is manifested into physical reality by the womb. So it's a divine power dealing with the moon energy, divine power of creation. So once we are in the energy of Monday, Moon Day, it helps us to tap into the energy of intuitive, creativity, divine mother, fertility, unifying, unconditional love, and the center space of the beginning where everything is interconnected and it starts from the center, symbolic to the portal, the mother. Always be familiar with that. We also can tap into the energy of divination, okay, and also healing wounds once we're dealing with the moon energy. Now today, the moon, she is in her phase of the waxing crescent energy. The waxing crescent is the energy where she's adding on light. The moon, she is in a crescent stage of being partially illuminated. So she is in need of healing. She is in need of nourishing and adding things on that's essential for the growth. So every time we think of the waxing crescent phase, it reminds us to add things on that is nourishing, that's healing, that's blissful, and that's divine and positive and loving for our true essence of the soul. Okay? Also, the waxing crescent stage lasts for about 7.5 days. Okay? I always be familiar with that. So we can incorporate some great herbs and also stones that resonates with the moon day. So we have the energy of silver. Silver is inspired by the moon energy. Once we're dealing with the color vibration of silver, as we think of the color of the moon in the night sky, it's like a silverish gray color. So that's how it resonates with the color vibration. So silver helps with blood circulation, also being balanced. It fights off infections, also flu and viruses. It helps us with being stable. It helps with bone density. If we having joint pains and problems with the bone, we actually can incorporate silver on our body. And once we put it on our body, it's going to heal. Okay? It also relieves from negative wavelengths. Okay? We have good wavelengths and we have some that's not good. But when we're dealing with silver, it helps fight off negative wavelengths for the electric magnetic field of the body. Okay? So once we enhance the energy of the color vibration silver, it will help us physically, spiritually, mentally, and emotionally with soul evolution and healing. 444 on the clock. Also, we can add the herb chamomile. Okay? Once we're dealing with chamomile, we're dealing with peace, releasing anxiety. It helps with digestion problems. Also, the nervous system. It calms the nervous system down. Okay. Also, it helps with kidney stones, heartburn, and relieving gas in the body. So we can incorporate chamomile. Okay. Now, also we can incorporate moonstone. Moonstone is a very beautiful stone, and it's found in various colors. I had a really pretty blue, white, and gray moonstone. It was so pretty. I'm gonna make me another one. I made a ring. And once we're dealing with moonstone, it has the properties of sodium and also potassium for balance. It helps with intuition, fertility, meditation, calmness, being balanced. Also, it helps us with guidance with the intuitive. Anything to do with moon energy is always intuition. It's going to help us to be led with the 5 senses for internal power and expressing the internal power out. It's great to balance the emotions and have that emotional balance once we're dealing with the moonstone. Moonstone is also great for digestive as well, digestive system. Also, it was used in the ancient days for decades, and it's great for if we're wanting to conceive, to bring a baby in the world. We can actually incorporate moonstone on our journey. It's going to help us with fertility. Okay, always be familiar with that. And it had that energy of calmness, protection, harmony, and peace. Now, we also can incorporate myrrh. Myrrh is a very powerful herb, and it was used back in the ancient days as well. They used it for smudging, clearing negativity. Also, myrrh is great for teeth problems. Okay, if we have a tooth infection, it will help relieve that tooth infection. It also is great for a pain reliever. It's relaxing and calming. It helps calms the nervous system down. It helps the digestive system. Also with face cleansing, eczema, anti-aging properties, also bloating. So it's very great. It's also great for respiratory infections. It helps to remove the congestion in the throat or in the nose. So we can actually get a pot of water and add some myrrh and boil it on the stove and inhale the steam, and it's going to release all the inflammation in the body once we inhale that myrrh. Very powerful herb, very great herb to add on our spiritual journey. It's going to help us heal the mind, the body, the spirit, the emotions as a whole. Okay, so it's great to incorporate the stone and also the herbs. Once we're dealing with the energy of the herbs and the stones, we have a stone that can heal anything. We also have a herb that can heal anything in the body. We also can incorporate the energy of sandalwood herb. Sandalwood is a great herb to actually incorporate, and it's great to bring zest in the life. It increases and brings success in your life. Increase opportunities. It had the energy of protection, healing, serenity, open up your heart space, cleanse the digestive system, calmness, anxiety, and it enhances our meditation. So it helps us to enhance our meditation state, okay? And I use sandalwood. It's great for spells to bring that abundance, that prosperity, and that wealth into your life. And once we're dealing with sandalwood, it has a great smell to it. So I like the aroma. It's like you light up the different herbs and spices and you start to conjunct them together. You're tapping into your mystical powers, and you're tapping into the powers of the true essence of the soul. 10:10 was just on the clock. And it's going to always lead you into the right places. So when I come on, I like to speak about the energy of the phases of the moon, the characteristics of the zodiac signs, astrology energy, the days of the week. It's a part of the divine nature, the true essence of the soul, and it's going to guide us to all the beautiful places. Once we tune into that energy, it's going to help us to be abundant, okay? It's going to help us to be blissful, and it's going to help us to connect with the universal knowledge, the universal love, the universal passion, and the universal drive. It's like we're going to resonate with the astronomical science of the universe, 1111. Once we have some self-awareness of the herbs, the characteristics, it's going to help us to perceive a higher level of consciousness. So, today I'm going to be speaking about the energy of the orange belly parrot. Once we're dealing with the orange belly parrot, excuse me, they are known to be the most dangerous species. And I don't know why they're so beautiful, but they found in a small pack, less than 60. They're known to travel all across the sea. They're found in the southern of Australia. A black butterfly is going past as I'm speaking. So they're known to be great travelers. They are seen in the color of green. They like to breed on low ground, and they are symbolic to being in Australia, in the Tasmania area. So when you see the orange belly parrot, it's a sign that you could be a traveler, because they love to travel across the sea. They travel from the main part of Australia, and they travel all the way to Tasmania. They also is known to be some exotic, and they're found in small groups. It's not too many of them. So that's symbolic to being different and being exotic. And we all have that energy of being our unique selves. We're all different. So once we're dealing with the orange belly parrots, they also are known to fly really high, and they love to change their direction really good and really swiftly. And it's because they are very light-weighted birds. Okay? So if you have the energy of the orange belly parrot, it's letting you know to tap into the energy of being adventurous, exploring different aspects of yourself in the world. Every time we think of the energy of travelers, it always lets us know to open up to different residents. We have the energy of different buildings, perceiving a higher level of consciousness, Jupiter energy, exploring different aspects of ourselves in the world, because it's universal, it's ubiquitous, it's so much, and it's everywhere. And once we travel, that's the only way we're going to be able to see the beautiful aspects of the world, the different, the new. Okay, and every time that we think of traveling, we just think of opening up, being different, wildest childhood imagination, exploring different aspects of ourselves, exploring the world with our wildest child curiosity and mysteries of the world. And it's going to guide us to beautiful places. Now it says radiance, expression, and movement. 1500 on the clock, as I said that. Radiance hold the energy of solidification, that warmness, that fire, that passion, that creativity, like divine feminine energy and also divine masculine energy. We can't have one without the other. But to tap into the radiance of the soul, you know, what's blissful for you? What fills your life up with joy, with passion, with warmness, and have you to have that energy of Amun-Ra, the sun. You know, that passion that you have radiating throughout your body that helps you to live and be in a state of unconditional love. That's the divine power that you have within you. Okay? You are appreciated. You are deserved. And you are important. And you have a beautiful talent to radiate throughout humanity. Okay? So the orange belly parrot is telling you to radiate that power, that passion, that creativity, that individuality out into the world. We have the energy of expression. As I think about expression, I hold the energy of Aquarius energy. And we love to express, to let individuals know. Be your authentic self. Be all that you can be. Be what you want to be. Be creative. You don't have to be like everyone else. You can be unique. You can be in a small pack, like the orange belly parrot. And that's okay. It's okay to be different. It's okay to be unique. But just be all that you can be and be all that you want to be. That's what matters. You're going to radiate that power and that expression outwards. And it's going to help you to tap into the true essence of the soul. It's going to help you to tap into your beauty, your passion, your creativity, and your love. Okay? Self-love is the best love. And we have to be able to embody that self-love and have that internal power, that internal segregation of wholeness within. Okay? And once we deal with the internal integration, we create the external integration. But we must first have to become whole within ourselves and have that internal integration to know what we are deserving of, to be expressive, to be social, to be all we want to be, and to create whatever we want to create. And that's how we deal with our expression out into the world, of us showing exactly who we are, not being afraid, but walking in our path of greatness, even if we have to walk alone till we find individuals that resonate with us. Walk alone, but be whoever you want to be. It's okay. It's okay. Movement. Movement deals with momentum. Okay? The orange belly parrot travels all around the world, all across the sea, from the main part of Australia to Tasmania. You know, and it's like, create that movement, create that momentum and that action. You know, in order to create momentum and action, we have to know what we're deserving of. We have to be able to target the goal, aim for it by moving forward, having that movement, having the momentum to create, having that discipline, that drive, being productive, being structured in order to build that strong foundation. But we must have the energy of action and momentum to be able to bring forth whatever we want to bring forth into our reality, and to operate out of that passion and that love. It's two beautiful birds that just flew across me, and it's one actually just sitting here on the gate. So the orange belly here lets us know to tap into the radiance, the expression, and the movement. And once we do, it's going to help us to tap into the energy of the true essence of the soul. It's going to guide us to beautiful places, long as we open up, be receptive, be adaptive, have some self-awareness of what's going on externally, and have some self-awareness what's going on internally, and being able to deal with the process of the transformational times and the changes, and also dealing with the problems and having solutions for them and facing them no matter how complex they are. We're going to make it through the darkness. 21:21 was on the clock. We're going to be able to remove the veil from over the head. But we have to have the energy of being able to tap into the energy of mentalism. Ancient idea. All is mind is all. Being able to get through the mental challenges. Being able to come up out of them. And being able to transform, transmit, like fermentation, from negative to positive. Okay? From things being fierce to things being paradise, love, and abundance. We all can have the energy of transforming and shape-shifting from a different dimension, and also time traveling from the experiences that need to be learned. So we can always look at our past as a teacher and look at our present as inspiration, love, drive, ambitious, wildest childhood imagination, curiosity, and opening up to different aspects of the world, and being unconditional love, and creating that external integration. I love you all. I'm sending you all positive energy and high vibes. 222 was on the clock. Make sure you subscribe to my YouTube channel. You hit the like button, and you leave me any comments or any questions in my description below. I love you all, and I'll be back with more. Peace and love.